Hey guys, it's Maya here, and this video is going to be about regimen building. There are a few key things that you want to keep in mind when you're trying to build a regimen. One, the right products for your hair type. Two, consistency with perming and washing. Three, moisture. And four, protein treatments. These are four things that you want to incorporate into your regimen. One, products. You want to make sure that you get the right products that are going to work for your hair. A certain product that might work for someone else's hair might not work for yours. I use the Apogee line. I have a products video on here if you guys want to check out all the products that I use. But I do use the full Apogee line, and it really has helped my hair. My hair really loves Apogee. I think maybe because it's a protein-based system or hair care line, that's why my hair likes it so much. But yeah, you want to make sure you get some products that are going to work for your hair type. What did I say? Two was the second one, consistency. I think it was consistency with perming and washing. I perm my hair, I think I said before, between 6 and 7 weeks, maybe 8. Usually I fall right there on the 7 marker, because I'll say I don't want to do it 6, I'm going to stretch to 8, but I just can't go that long. I know I just posted a perm video, but I actually did that perm a while ago. I just did another perm yesterday, and I did it in 7 weeks. And I have to do it every 7 weeks, because if I don't, my hair will start to shed. What you want to do is you want to make sure that you have a time period that you're going to set for when you get your perms. Don't perm your hair in 4 weeks, and the next time perm it in 7 weeks, and then the next time you perm it in 12 weeks. I just don't think that that's good for your hair. You want to stay consistent with your perming. You know, if you're going to perm it every 8 weeks, perm it every 8 weeks. If you're going to perm it every 12 weeks, perm it every 12 weeks. And you need to see how long your hair can actually go. Don't let your hair, pay attention to your hair. Don't let your hair start shedding and breaking off at 7 weeks. And then you say, oh no, but I want to stretch to 14. You're going to have to perm your hair if it starts to break, because it could be that those two textures just aren't agreeing with each other, the natural and the straight, and it's starting to pop, and you're just going to have to go ahead and either cut it all off and go natural, or perm your hair, which, I'm thinking about going natural, but that's another video. Not that there's anything wrong with my hair. I'm loving my hair right now, but I might want to go natural just for a change. Anyways, back to what we were talking about, because I can talk in circles. Consistency with washing. You want to make sure that you wash your hair consistently, within a certain time period, just like with your perming. I wash my hair when I first get a perm. Fresh perm period time for me is about the first 3.5, 4 weeks. When I first get a perm, I wash my hair maybe once a week. Deep conditioning every time that I wash it, and you what am I trying to say? Yeah, I deep condition it every time that I wash it, and after my fresh perm period, I I wash it maybe twice a week for those 3 weeks until I do my perm, because then it starts to become a little bit harder to comb through, so I need to moisturize it and deep condition it twice a week so that my hair at the root stays moisturized and it doesn't start to pop. So you just want to do things like that. Know your hair, pay attention to your hair, and wash it consistently. If you're going to wash it once a week, wash it once a week. If you're going to wash it every week and a half, wash it every week and a half. Just come up with a system, come up with a regimen, hence the name of the video. Yeah, so the next thing I think I said was deep conditioning or moisturizing. I kind of touched on that before with what I was just talking about with consistency. Deep condition your hair as often as possible. I'm not too sure if you can deep condition your hair too much, but don't go overboard with it. Don't go crazy if your hair can't handle it. But deep condition your hair often. Deep conditioning has really helped my hair to get stronger and softer, and it keeps my ends looking good so that I can maintain length and so that my hair can actually grow. I think it's grown a little since some of my previous videos, and I'm happy about that. So yeah, just deep condition your hair. Get a good deep conditioner that works for you and do it consistently. And protein treatments. I use the Apogee protein treatment once every 6 weeks. And if you perm your hair, it is especially important that you do a protein treatment, because when you perm your hair, it takes proteins out of your hair. The perm strips your hair of proteins, so you want to put proteins back in your hair so that you know, to normalize your hairs, you know, to balance it out so that you have the right amount of proteins in it so that it'll stay strong and it won't break. So yeah, basically that's it. I'll get a little closer so you guys can see my hair, how it turned out for this perm. But I got my hair healthy and on the right track by building a regimen and sticking to it. Also, give your products time to work. If you use a product and you don't see a change in a week or two, don't throw it out. If it's not making your hair worse, then stick with it. If it is making your hair worse, by all means, stop and throw it away or donate it or give it to someone who it, you know, you think it might work for. But don't stop. Give your products time to work. I don't think Apogee would have worked for me if I would have just thrown it out in a week or two. I had to give it time to work, and I had to give my hair time to get used to the product. Once you do that, you should see some changes. If it doesn't make your hair worse, then it might make your hair better. If it makes your hair stay the same, then maybe you need to try something that might be a little stronger for your hair. I don't know, something else that might work. But just give it a chance to work. You know, give it time to make a difference. I think the time period that it took for me to see change in my hair might have been maybe about a month and a half or so, which is pretty quick to me. In about a month, my hair started to look better. It could have been sooner, but it was probably around that time, about 4 or 5 weeks, my hair started to do much better. So, you know, you just give your products time to work. So, I hope I covered most of the things that you would need to know in order to build a regimen. If I haven't answered a question that you might have, just leave a comment below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. But that's all I have to say about that. See you guys later. Bye. What I forgot to talk about is keeping your ends trimmed. This is very important. When you keep your ends trimmed, you keep them healthy. I know it might sound a little backwards, but this is one of the best ways to see length and growth in your hair, by keeping your ends trimmed. You don't have to cut it. There's a difference between cutting and trimming. I haven't been to a beautician in I don't know how long, so no one trims my ends but me. So I know that it's not a cut, it's just a trim. But you want to make sure that you try to trim your ends, you know, whenever they're looking a little thin or, you know, or anything like that, a little see-through. Go ahead and cut it off. If you have a lot of thin ends and you just don't want to cut it all off at once because you're afraid of losing length, then do it progressively. You know, cut a little bit when you get a relaxer, and then cut a little bit more off when you get your next relaxer. But in between then, you just want to really make sure you keep your ends moisturized and pay special attention to your ends so that it doesn't get worse before it gets better. But yeah, that's really, really important. Keep your ends trimmed and keep them healthy. So yeah, that's it. Bye.